Hi friends, in previous class we have seen that how to solve the basic problems of ratio and proportion. Now we are going to look at how to solve the word problems in ratio and proportion. Remember that the three steps to solving this kind of problems, such as step 1, identify knowns and unknowns in the given problem. Step 2, plug values into proportion. Step 3, solve proportion. And finally we get the answer. Let's solve some problems. Example 1. A mixture contains alcohol and water in the ratio 4:3. If 5 liters of water is added to the mixture, the ratio becomes 4:5. Find the quantity of alcohol in the given mixture. So we have to find the quantity of alcohol. So let us assume that let the quantity of alcohol is unknown, so we consider 4x, and the quantity of water is equal to 3x liters. If we added 5 liters of water to this mixture, this ratio becomes 4:5. That is 4x:3x is given ratio. If we add more than 5 liters of water in this mixture, this ratio becomes 4:5. Solve this proportion. So product of extreme is equal to product of mean terms. So 4x into 5 is equal to 3x plus 5 into 4. So 20x is equal to 12x plus 20. So 20x minus 12x is equal to 8x is equal to 20. So that x is equal to 20 by 8, that is 2.5. We have to find the quantity of alcohol. Quantity of alcohol is equal to 4x. So 4 into x, here x is 2.5. So 4 into 2.5 is equal to 10 liters. So that quantity of alcohol is equal to 10 liters. Example 2. A bag contains 50 pice, 25 pice and 10 pice coins in the ratio 5:9:4 amounting to rupees 206. Find the number of coins of each type. We have to find the number of coins of each type. Let's assume that the number of 50 pice, 25 pice, 10 pice coins be 5x, 5x, 9x and 4x respectively. The total amount is given in rupees. So first we convert the pices into rupees. In 1 rupee contains 100 pice. So we have to divide by 100 of each coins. So 50 pice is equal to 50 by 100 rupees, which is equal to 1 by 2. 50 pice is equal to half rupees. And 25 pice is equal to 25 by 100. That is 1 by 4 rupees. And 10 pice is equal to 10 by 100. That is 1 by 10 rupees. The total amount is given 206, which is nothing but sum of the values of coins into number of coins. So that value of the coin is half rupees. 50 paise, number of coins is 5x, plus 20 paise is 1 by 4 rupees. Number of 20 paise coins is 9x, plus 1 by 10 rupees into number of 10 paise coins is 4x, which is equal to the total amount 206. Taking LCM, in first term divided by 20. In first term multiply and divided by 10. So 50x by 20, plus second term multiply and divided by 5. So 9 into 5, 45x by 4 into 5, 20, plus in this term multiply and divided by 2. So plus 8x by 20, which is equal to 206. Adding this, we get 103x is equal to 20 into 206 is 4120. So x equal to 4120 by 103, that is x is equal to 40. We have to find number of the given coins. So number of 50 paise coins is equal to 5x. So 5x is equal to 5 into 40. 5 into 40 is 200. And number of 25 paise coins is equal to 9x. So 9 into 40 is equal to 360. And number of 10 paise coins is equal to 4x. So 4 into 40 is equal to 160. Example 3. The prices of a scooter and a TV are in the ratio 7:5. If the scooter cost rupees 8,000 more than a TV set, then the price of a TV set is what? Let us assume that the price of a scooter is equal to 7x, and the price of a TV set is equal to 5x respectively, and the scooter cost is 8,000 more than a TV set. So the difference between this is equal to 8,000, that is maximum cost is 7x minus 5x. Scooter is more than TV set, so 8,000. The difference is 8,000. So 2x is equal to 8,000, that is x is equal to 4,000. We have to find the price of a TV set. Price of TV set is equal to 5x. So x is 4,000. Five into 4,000 is equal to 20,000. So that cost of TV set is 20,000. Let's see next problem. In a college, the ratio of the number of boys to girls is 8:5. If there are 160 girls, we have to find the total number of students in this college. So let us assume that the number of boys is 8x and number of girls is equal to 5x, and also given that total number of girls is 160, so that 5x is equal to 160. That is, x is equal to 160 by 5, 32. Therefore, total number of students is equal to number of boys plus number of girls is 13x. We know the value of x, 32. Substitute here. So 13 into 32 is equal to 416. So the total number of students is 416. Next problem. The average age of 3 boys is 25 years and their ages are in the proportion 3:5:7. We have to find the age of the youngest boy. So the formula is average is equal to average of 3 boys is equal to total age of 3 boys by number of boys. So average of 3 boys is given 25 years. So 25 is equal to total age by number of boys 3. So total age of 3 boys is 75 years. So we have to find the age of the youngest boy. So age of the youngest boy is equal to total age of 3 boys is 75 into, in the given proportion 3:5:7. In this proportion the least one is 3. So youngest boy is, take the value of 3. Youngest one is 3. So 3 by total ratio that is 3 plus 5 plus 7 is 15, which is equal to 5. So 3 into 15 years. So that age of the youngest boy is 15 years. And next example, salaries of Ravi and Sumit are in the ratio 2:3. If the salary of each is increased by 4,000, the new ratio becomes 40:57. We have to find Sumit's present salary. So let the original salaries of Ravi and Sumit be 2x and 3x respectively. Salary of Ravi is 2x and salary of Sumit is given 3x. If each is increased by 4,000, that is 2x plus 4,000 is to 3x plus 4,000. This ratio becomes 40:57. So 2x plus 4,000 is to 3x plus 4,000 is in proportion with 40:57. Let's solve this proportion. Product of extremes, 2x plus 4,000 into 57 is equal to product of mean terms, 3x plus 4,000 into 40, which is equal to 6x is equal to 68,000. So that 3x is equal to 34,000. The salary of Sumit is 3x, The value of 3x is 34,000. Now we find Sumit's present salary. So Sumit's present salary is increased by 4,000. So it is equal to 3x plus 4,000. So 3x is 34,000 plus 4,000. So the total salary is rupees 38,000.